What's up, Vanquishers? Careful, we got the traps today. We're going to see what they are, how to play them, and how can your enemy tell how much they cost. And last but not least, how to use them. Let's riff on into it. So we got the good old Tank Raskin showing us the traps today. We got the Orbital Shield. It's an ability trap for Sentinels, the hero type. We got another ability trap for a Sentinel. We have an ability trap for a Conjurer. And another one for an Assassin. And then we have the Grenade. It's a regular grenade, usually plays just like an ability, but you can play this as a trap if you play it as the Proximity Mine. We'll go over that when we get it down onto the board. So far, all of these traps are designated to one hero type. There is not a neutral trap thus far. Keep in mind, these are only the first 150 cards. Tons more to come. Be on the lookout. So, as we said, Raskin's showing us the traps today. As you see, he is a Sentinel hero. So we are going to place down the Sentinel traps. So to place down your traps, you want to place it in the ability slot. So you want to be able to place it face down. And then as you see, there's no indication of how much it costs. So your enemy is not going to know. So they're going to wonder, well, how much storage energy are you using? These are where the trap indicator cards come into play. You can grab one and they flip. They got 3 and 4. Traps will only cost 3 or 4 storage energy. No higher, no less. This was a 4. So we're going to place that right on top to indicate, hey, I used 4 for this trap, and it's a trap card. You can place as many down as you want, as long as it's not the same name card, and you can proc all of them at once. How to proc, when to use them. The enemy's targeted me. This one is when targeted. So the enemy hasn't done damage to you yet. He just said, hey, I'm targeting you, I'm rolling the dice. This is when you proc this. But with this trap specifically, and only this trap thus far, you can choose to flip this card. So if you're targeted and you choose to flip this card to add 2 defense to your hero, then you can do so. If he hits you 3 over your defense, so if he rolls a 15 and you have this down, it's not going to matter. It's only going to add 2 defense and not the 3rd, and he's still going to hit you. So I would choose to keep this down, face down. The Orbital Shield, when successfully targeted. This means when they target you, wait till they roll the dice and see if they've actually successfully targeted you. If they haven't, then don't flip it. Now we have the grenades. Raskin here is of the dark class, so we have the dark grenade, so we can play it. Now when playing these, you normally play them down like this, but we're playing it as a trap. So if you look at the Proximity Mine, play this card face down. When targeted, deal 2 dark damage. So we're going to play it face down, and it was a 3 cost, so we're going to add the trap cost indicator for 3. Just like the other traps, you place it face down. Acts just like a trap. When they target you, you can flip it, and you will deal the Proximity Mine damage along with the regular grenade damage of 2 shield and 3 kinetic. You will not use the grenade ability if you play it as a Proximity Mine. And last thing I want to point out here real quick. This one is when targeted. So as they're targeting, you can flip this over to deal the 2 life damage. So if your enemy is sitting at 2 life damage, and you want to get this out, try and win when they target you, you place this down. They target you, and before they hit you, because they could do massive damage to you to knock you out next turn, but you're able to get your life damage to them off before they hit you. Now that you know how to play traps, get out there, be sneaky, set them up, vanquish your enemy. Nebulae, out.